following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Leading the Bills sideline, it is head coach Sean McDermott. These guys making a statement last week, completely dismantling the opposition in that blowout win. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Scott, joined by my partner Brock Hewer. This is punter Bradley Pinion to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's more with a catch out left.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play action now. Allen. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Things going well so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here with Bijan Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Penix here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Penix working from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
6 defensive backs out there. Falcons in the dime on 3rd. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. 1st and 10 are under Robinson. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 10 now. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing for the pistol, Penix gets this one to London, and he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Now a handoff to Algier. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Penix. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them.
Still 2nd down.
They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. To the air with Penix. Dialing up a receiver screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. They'll punt it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And we've seen both extremes.
I can't wait to revamp this O-line.
One touchdown and one interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another one for Cook. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Allen on 3rd down. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Tried to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. Like, you just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. But the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down, it's Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. They get 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffed out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And again, it's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. Oh, the football's loose. It didn't look like a Bill got it. And the ball's going to remain at midfield as he is. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Robinson on the inside give. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Here's Penix to throw. Sir Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Bradley Pinion on now to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bills and Khalil Shakir headed out on offense now. And he's in the midst of a phenomenal season. Right now you can see he's 2nd in the league in touchdown receptions. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Again, it's Cook. Blast through midfield. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters. Right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's Robinson, start the drive. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Algier running behind center. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
On first down, here's Penix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Penix now to throw. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Penix is going to throw again. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. It's Penix yet again. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
On second down, Robinson. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's Algier on first down. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Now Penix off the play action. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons start to fight back with their first points in this game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Point after is up and through. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 7. Bradley Pinion 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We got 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 27. Here's a screen for Cook. Shoots one defender, and he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers, just the element they needed to spring that run.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. That's incomplete left side. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. Gets it to him on the screen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Shakir sent in motion left. Throw on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's 4th down.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Bills with a likely punt coming up. 4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in primetime. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Throwing, Penix. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. And slated downs to approach here from the 40.
That's good for a Falcons first down. First and
Penix on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 1. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, Penix to the air. He's got London left side. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Penix here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up 2nd and inches. At the 20.
From the 20 on 2nd down. And they get to him again. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Fourth down, here's Penix. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
That's good for a Falcon.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Penix. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's out of bounds behind the line, so that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, it's Penix. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Koo able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. Here comes the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. He puts some power on it, deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the Lions. Remember, this was the Thursday season kickoff game a couple seasons ago. And this is Rashee Rice. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Chiefs improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Samaje Perine. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Bengals get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the rookie from Boise State, Ashton Genty. He gets it, he finds some field, and he's going to leave everyone in his wake. He's gone. The Raiders get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. With that, let's take a look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL this past weekend. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's Agnew on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting second in the NFL in receptions. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. From the 34. Brought in right side. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Third and 1. It's Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
We go play action. Here's Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Penix just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. That's more of the catch out left.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Play action now. Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Cook gets the 1st and more. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They're now set for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Blitz coming here. Allen finds him on the crossing route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st down, Bills.
This is Cook. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Trying it left side with Cook. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that, he's pushed backwards to the 5.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. They call this a 4-yard pickup, so now the question becomes, Brock, will they go for this or will they punt?
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an R-U-N. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the 1st.
Tight end going in motion here. Cook. Runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills drive their lead to 11. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. McLeod now returning it. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Here's Penix. We look underneath here, Robinson. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
First and 10, around to Robinson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Quan Jones with a tackle on that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Here's a screen for Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Out wide, and it's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice
I
field.
don't know what he is looking for when it comes to timing.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
They need to make up their mind.
This throw is caught. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra.
Every bullet pass is a different timing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Allen. Cook calls it in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and just 2 to go. Allen. This one falls incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
This is Cook on the handoff. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And they stop him from advancing it further. Nice job rallying to it after some chaos there. A very eventful turnover on downs. Well, Sean McDermott didn't like that call. We can tell he's got the challenge flag out. Wow, a very good eye. The ball was loose before he was down after all, and this is a fumble. Here's Robinson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
And 9 yards to go.
To the air with Penix. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
On first down, here's Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Short pass brought in. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
43-yard line.
Give to Algier on the inside handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, I can just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 now. All the left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Penix now on first down. Setting up the screen. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down at the 30. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Robinson. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, once we saw them... the collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go. Second down. First throw for the backup now. Throwing the out route complete. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, first and 10.
15-yard line.
Gun!
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. Caught near the goal line. And that's a touchdown. At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Well, you never want a penalty to take a touchdown off the board, but nobody to blame but himself here. This one's on him.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you point a finger at somebody else, there's three pointing right back at you, and in this case, it was all on him. Just losing sight of where he was on the field, and he and his team lose a touchdown.
Good route here. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Flag like you mean it. Hey, we're good, we're good.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons down by only 2 in the 4th. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big 2-point conversion attempt.
Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Black. Hey, yo.
Cousins throwing for it. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2. Well, they took their shot at the tie, but they'll need to manufacture. Another score in the time remaining now as that 2-point try is unsuccessful.
It becomes a little bit tougher to punch it in for 2 when that defense knows what's on the line, too. That's a spot where their hand was forced after the touchdown. They have to do their best to surprise them with the call. Easier said, Kate, than done.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Shakir sent in motion left. That one socked right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
Just maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner. But they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Jake Bailey.
The Bills with a punt team out there. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Punt meets him at the 28. He's brought down before the return gets far. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they... mix things up a bit on this series. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Cousins. Hits him on the out route. On the move, past the 40. Keeps it moving. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. Drake London with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons jump in front now by 5.
26, Bills 21. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts from the goal line. Jukes out a one-stop. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills set to take over offensively. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's a gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. He's got it on the bootleg. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills trailing by 5. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Jukes the defender. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Setting up to pass. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page is textbook.
They'll run it with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have taken the lead late. It's a James Cook touchdown, his 3rd of the game on the ground. The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
For a two-point conversion.
They look to throw it. And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Listen to me. Gun. Motion. Coming. First. Good routes here.
Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Loss of 10 yards.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game.
Kate, I got a pretty good idea. He is not letting go of that football. It's headed for his mantle, or maybe his family. That's a guy who was a day 3 pick. Weren't even 100% sure he's going to make the roster. We just saw him get the first interception of his career. What a
GG.